want to see first of all just kind of what your reaction was to the trade.
It was pretty surprising, honestly. I thought to be honest, I thought it had gotten this far, so I was like, okay, I don't know if something's gonna happen. Obviously at the beginning of off season I figured I was, gonna get dealt out, but yeah, so I was kind of like I thought I was in the clear a little bit, but then not in the clear, but yeah, I thought I was hitting the coast, but I got the call and it just happens. It happens quick. That's what I learned.
Now that it has happened, do you think like a change of scenery, as much as you like playing for the Braves and a great organization it is, a change of scenery could be beneficial for you at this young stage of your career?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's I'm very really excited about getting this new opportunity. I mean, obviously it'd have been awesome to, not necessarily play for the Braves, but the team who drafted you, and stuff like that and just, having like the relationships, but this is part of the game and you make relationships everywhere and I'm really excited to, you know, give this organization what I got.
Hi, Vaughn. So Craig Breslow, said that you were an everyday second baseman, or he views you as somebody that can be an everyday second baseman. What's your thoughts about playing that position, every day, and also, what do you need to work on defensively to improve there?
I don't, you know, spring training's still a little bit of ways away, but I'm excited just to help the team win any way I can. Just being with this group of guys and stuff. And man, I mean, everyone asks like, what can you do better? I mean, I think I can improve on everything. Defensively, offensively. I mean, there's not a nitpick that I'm gonna choose. This or that, but just the whole game. Just improving all game as much as I can, working hard and just, doing what I can.
What did on? Just wanted to, your major league debut came at Fenway Park, and it was obviously a pretty memorable night. What do you remember about that? Your first opportunity, and what do you how are you looking forward to playing at Fenway and in Boston? Going forward now.
I'm really excited. It's pretty funny how the full circle happens. Just the baseball world, it just circles back. But it's really fun. The stadium is obviously the first one that I'd played in and seen, and it was just like I was in a dream state, So I have a pretty good recollection of what everything feels like and looks like from second base standpoint. So that's pretty. It was pretty cool just to obviously get the call from a team like that where everything started for me.
Hey Vaughn, welcome to Boston. First off, just what did it mean to you that the organization said instantly we're penciling you in at second base, not just second base obviously, but you're in the lineup, and we have that type of faith in you. We want you to be a part of this thing.
Um, if that was said, I didn't really see that, but if that was said, that's pretty cool. Obviously, to get the opportunity. Was Chris Sale, and I know that he did big things. I mean, not big is an understatement, but he did amazing things for the city of Boston, obviously for the Red Sox, and just to be able to get a shot like that is out of this world. I mean, if you would have told me when I was a child that I was going to get a shot with the Boston Red Sox, by the time I was 23, I would flip out. So it's just an amazing honor.
Well, I'm
Hey,
curious to know how your time has been in Puerto Rico. Have you been able to play other positions, and how's your Spanish?
I'm back actually from Puerto Rico, and when I was out there, I was kind of learning the left field role, obviously for the other team, and on the like when on days I couldn't get in there because we had Almora out there too, so I would play third base, and but it was good to play third base. I thought it was just good reaction stuff. Obviously playing left field was why I was there though, but I mean where we are now. So
Hey Vaughn, how's it going, man?
good, yeah.
Uh, Quick question. Just when you look at your offensive stamp, your offensive tool set, just how do you feel like you can sort of tap into your offensive potential, and how much you think that Fenway can sort of help you do that as well? The dimensions at Fenway.
I just, everything has to come back to staying up the middle or the other way, and then letting the pull side, pop come, especially with the wall. Try not to get too focused on the wall. But I will say, in my minor league career, I enjoy hitting with the big wall and left. I've enjoyed hitting there in Greenville, and then at the replica. I played at JetBlue for quite a while. Growing up in Florida, so. It's something that, like I said, is pretty cool. I'm glad it happened, in the right hands, with the Red Sox.
And Vaughn, from a team perspective, just your thoughts on what you're, stepping into here, and the lineup. Do you know any of the guys, coming in? Have you played with any of the younger players in the past, and what does it feel like to be, part of a young core?
So Costas is right around my age. I'm pretty sure he reclassified when he was a junior and went from a junior to a senior. Yeah, so he went up, but I had grown up playing him a little bit, not like too much, but I definitely remember him as a kid. Obviously, in spring training and stuff like that, where like we followed each other and we sent each other a text every now and then. And then I would say I got traded over, and that was obviously one of the first people who reached out, and it was like, oh, let's do it and all this. And Giolito, I know he hasn't been there yet, but I had dinner with him almost a year to the date, when I got traded. So it's pretty cool to have another familiar face in there. And then Alex Cora's from Puerto Rico, and some cool stuff there going. He actually just met like my grandma and my grandma's sister at the Hall of Fame in Puerto Rico. So I guess she got to meet him before me. Maybe she did a little something for that trade.
And from a baseball perspective, what are you thinking in terms of what this team has, and do you sense what type of team do you sense that it will be, not just in terms of where you can finish the standings, but excitement level, running the bases, playing the game in a way that's exciting.
Yeah, we're young and exciting, and then we have the veterans, just like every other team. We have a couple of veterans out there that know the game ins and outs. We got Debbie and Story, and quite a few other guys. And I'm really excited together with this group of bunch. This is a kind of a rebuild. It seems like the way I see people talking about, but like not really, man. We got a good core, so like all it takes is a little heater, and dude, you never know what can happen.
On,
Hey, Vaughn,
oh, go ahead, Jen.
oh,
Go ahead, Jen.
just gonna say, was there anything obviously debuted in 22 and then kind of had those first 20 or so games in 23? Like, was there anything that you kind of were able to take away from like year to year, things that maybe were easier, harder, or things that you realized you needed to hone in on better, or what, I guess, kind of the year to year differences there for you that you think you can build upon for this year?
Just continuing to work, man. I feel like the game, the ingredients never change. It's just working hard at your craft, staying humble, and just keeping your head down and going. There's not the game. If you allow it, the game can stay the same. You can work through it like in your head. The game could speed up though on you, but it's ultimately up to you, I guess, in hindsight. But yeah. Not too much there, trying to just keep it all the same. AAA, obviously there's a difference from AAA to the big leagues and going up and down. There's a learning process, but I feel like if you just take care of the game, try not to think about all the outliers you can't handle, that, you'll be all right.
How much confidence do you have at this stage of your career that now is the time you're ready to really take on regular bats in the major leagues, just after all the seasoning you've had the last couple of years?
No, it's really exciting. Like you said, I'm in my 23 Jordan year, so it's exciting. I'm about as big and whatever strong as we got a good base going on right now, so I'm feeling grown, a little bit more. The power's coming through. I'm excited to just go out there and play, man. It's we'll just let it all play out there, but I feel prepared, and I hope the Red Sox think that too.
Hey, Vaughn, do you have any plans for the rest of the winter before heading to Fort Myers, or are you going to go down there early? What's kind of what do you got coming up the next month or so?
We got a couple things lined up. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to say or not say, but yeah, we'll be doing some stuff with some of the boys and getting to know each other.
And Vaughn, just on the minor league experience and kind of going up and down over the last couple years. I mean, what has that taught you? A lot of times organizations want to see how players going to react to failure and to also setbacks and how they deal with those situations. So what have you kind of learned about yourself over the next couple of years, and how has that created more desire to stay at the big league level?
Well, yeah, just obviously there's a difference between AAA and the big leagues, just all around, which is it's all amazing in the big leagues. But I kind of learned the thing I learned, I guess, was more so like control what you can control. Like I'm not in charge, and obviously neither of are any of us. So there's not much we can say or do, and to change. Whatever they got to do, man, they got to do. It's a business. I'm starting to understand that part. With the transactions and stuff, it's not necessarily it's not up to me, and it's I just control what I control, and I feel like everything that's supposed to happen does.
Thanks.
Hey Vaughn, how excited are you to work with Trevor Story up the middle, and will you be going to his skills camp? I know there's a couple of, I mean, his infield camp. I know there's a lot of people going, like Costas and a couple guys. Yeah. So
Yeah, I'll be heading out there soon. Yeah, getting to know the boys. I'm really excited though. It's he's been one of the guys that I was fortunate enough to watch growing up, and and now it's kind of surreal that I'll be playing next to him. Hopefully, with if everything goes great, But I'm really excited to definitely. I pick everybody's brain. I mean, I'm gonna ask him a ton of questions and just feel things, and I'm just excited to get to know the boys.
thanks.
Any other questions for Vaughn?
Got any birthday plans?
Yeah, I'm going to Pop Stroke. I don't know if anyone else has been there, but it's like the Tiger Woods little putt thing. We'll see how it goes. I'll put a review out there. I'll send it to you guys.
Anybody else? All right. Well, Vaughn, thank you very much for taking the time. We really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you guys, man. That was awesome. I'm glad. I can't wait to meet you guys all in person.